You experienced a loss that was someone that was like a part of your music career on a regular. How do you like press forward in doing music without that person?
It's so different. So on the 29th of this month, it'll make 2 years since he's been gone. And he was the person that I would let hear the songs before I went to the studio. After I recorded them, he would critique them. Oh, I think you should say this, or I think you should say that. He was the same way with me. I was his favorite artist here. He was my favorite artist here. Um, Moving forward has been very hard. I've said that in my songs. Like, I'm not afraid to say I'm in need. It's just like a space that can't be filled. Uh, I'm sorry. I just don't know. I didn't know at the time how I would even move forward. I didn't want to make music, but shout out to Maxie because right around that time we made Team Rocket, and I needed that project because I needed to pour into something. Like I needed to be uplifted. We only had two features on that project. Jacob Alexander and Calvin Klein was the feature I chose. You know, I don't know if I answered your question properly, but I'm still dealing with that every single day, especially because he passed away right after I dropped my first album, and I've dropped 3 projects since then. He would be so blown away and so proud because I made music for years and I just didn't drop it. And he was the one telling me, drop it, drop it, drop it. And then after a while, he'd be like, I don't want to hear it no more if you ain't going to drop it. I don't want to hear it if you ain't going to drop it. So when I dropped the first project, he had some things going on in his life that kept him from being a part of my project. And I was so, so sad that I had to drop it, like move forward with the project without him. And he was as well. He wasn't happy about it, but I didn't know at the time what it was. And it wasn't until he was gone that I figured out why he wasn't a part of it. But I just know that if he was here to see me right now, he wouldn't believe it. Like me performing, me with a band, or just me just being booked. I've been booked every month this year. He just would. He would be so proud to see that. So I always make sure I shout him out every chance I get. My last album was dedicated to him. I'm always going to talk about him. I don't want people to ever forget him. When he was here, he had a lot of supporters. He was really, really talented. And it seems like to me, since he's been gone, I don't hear very many people talking about him. So I just want to make sure I'm doing my part and shouting him out every chance I get. So long live Calvin Klein.
So, when people realize that you've made them the subject of the song, how do they react?
So that's funny because people always ask me like, "Who you talking about?" Or "Who was that song about?" And a lot of times it's not just about one specific person. I just kind of take experiences, like multiple experiences, and just kind of put it all together. But when the shoe fits, they know, like they know, so they don't ask. They don't have to ask. The only people that ask are just people meddling, just trying to get some tea or something like that. But the ones who I'm talking about, oh, they know exactly who I'm talking about. And sometimes they be in my shows, and I look over and I be getting that little like girl. I'll be like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Not for real.
Does it make them get their act together?
Hell nah.
Ooh.
See, the thing is, people are gonna do what they want to do, and it's just I'm learning as I get older that how I react and respond to things is, it's on me. I just got to make sure I'm doing my part. And when I'm fed up, enough is enough. It's just I've learned to cut ties. I'm good at that now. I wasn't so good with that before.
What's the hardest lesson that you've learned?
As far as just in general, the hardest lesson I've learned, I would say, uh, I'm learning now. I'm learning it right now. Attachment. There's levels to being attached to somebody. I've lost a lot of people, and I'm afraid to lose other people. And I think my defense mechanism is to not get so attached so that if that were to happen, it wouldn't hurt so bad. Uh, so I'm just trying to find balance right now with attachment, like still loving people in a way, but just not being so dependent on that love from them, if that makes any sense. Just not being dependent on that relationship or the love, because you just never know when it'll be stripped away, even if it's a death or just like somebody cutting the ties or just having to walk away from a situation. Even if it's me having to do the walking away, I'm still going to experience the detachment part of it. And so I'm learning that right now, just trying to find balance with just loving people with a certain type of spoon to protect myself.
A lot of times when you become an artist or a public figure, people start to distort seeing you as a human.
Hmm.
So, how do you deal with grief while knowing that people are paying attention to you?
I feel like the reason why my music is so good, the reason why I have the supporters that I have, is because of my transparency. And that's something I'm never, ever, ever going to change about myself. Like, I'm always going to tell the good and the bad. I know that on my bad days, somebody out there is experiencing what I'm experiencing or have experienced it and may be able to relate. Maybe they can help me. Maybe I can help them. I get a lot of inboxes when I do speak on like some of my bad days or just some of my hard days. People tap in with me all the time and say that I'm helping them, or I've, just listening to a certain song or just hearing what I've said has helped them. And it's like, man, just you telling me that has helped me. So it's kind of like a back and forth type of thing with my supporters. I don't know how to be anything but myself. A lot of people will say I'm fried, but I stand in it. Like I feel like if being myself, if that's what it is, it's just what it is. Like on my good days, we gonna post. All of us do it. We post about our good days. I mean, about our what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, on the good days, we make a post. We show you what we're doing. We celebrate our good, and I do the same thing on the bad days. Like if I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna talk about it. It's not a bad thing to talk about it.
Where do you find light? What keeps you going?
My kids. That's just flat out. And my music. Uh, I'm most passionate about music. Cooking right after. I like to cook, so some days when it's just I'm super low, I just find something to cook, whether I'm eating or not. Even if I'm not eating the damn food, I just cook it just so I can be in the kitchen, catch some vibes. But yeah, my kids keep me going. They are two little mini me's.
Now
Yeah.
that you have children, is there anything about them that reminds you of what your mother used to say to you when you were growing up?
Hell yeah. I swear, my mama is here right now. Mama, let me tell you something. You used to say all the time, you gonna see. One day you gonna see when you have kids. I see a lot of that. But when I first came here, I wanted to, before I even started my first song, I wanted to tell you that I love you and thank you, because I know that life hasn't been easy for you as an individual, but it just means everything that you just hear right now still. Like for real. Because I know a lot of parents who, when things get hard, they give their kids to somebody until they can get right, or she just never did that. You never did that, and that means a lot to me that even through the struggles, you just kept us with you. So yeah, love you too.
What's something that you want your children to know?
That it's never too late. Like I'm 30 something, and I just dropped my first album 2022. Even though I've been doing music their whole lives, this is all they know. It's just never too late, and I just want to show them what not giving up looks like. So I'm gonna keep going, so they can see. Like even now, they've seen my accomplishments. I sacrifice a lot of time with them, uh, but things like this, like I'm able to bring it home and show them what I've been doing with that time, and it motivates them. Like I just want them to know to just keep going no matter what, and find something you're passionate about and pour into that cup. No matter what, just find something to pour into that cup.
What is success to you?
Uh, Success is a sense of freedom for me, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't feel successful yet. I haven't felt that ever, but I'm striving for it, and I know eventually I will see the light at the end of the tunnel. But success to me and freedom goes hand in hand. When I feel a certain sense of freedom, just being able to move in a certain way, I feel like that's success for me. Uh, but at the same time, I know the work that has to be put in to achieve that. So I'm just ready to keep working, and I feel like if you just stay on task, you'll get there. So I'm gonna just keep grinding, and eventually I'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.